I hear you guys like rapping the forums. I hear some of you guys don't like rapping the forums. You're the sensible ones. Yo, 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 faux shiz and so forth. We be spinning. It's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Hello, first of all, I would like to ask everyone not to start flaming in this thread. I'm only making this thread to see if I could get an answer on what Blizzard is playing. I've been playing this game from the start. There was a time when I loved this game with all my health. That time isn't any more tough. These days, all I got online for is to check up on some people and hope for better times. Version 1 was Uber. I really loved it. The 40-man aspect was great. Winning an Uber epic was great. Earning a title in PvP was Uber 2. Yeah, then Burning Crusade game. This really wasn't a bad thing. Old content got a bit old for some. Not me, but I can imagine some would want something new. Was a bit disappointed at the fact WSG and AB were 60 to 69 bracketed. Now tough. People could get to still not choose to get to Burning Crusade and play at 60 decently. PS, I played at 70. Was fun, but not that much. As 60 was, then shiz hit the fan rap of the Lich King. Yeah, arrived. At first I didn't even play because my graphics card melted. When I finally got back, I started leveling, finally reached 80. Then I burst into tears. I was in full epic in the weakness of tears of joy. Anyway, the thing that disappoints me the most is the fact that Blizzard is gonna trash whole Azeroth. Cataclysm change the world. No, really? I can't imagine. Next Ramus was already taken away and Nixia followed. Battlegrounds aren't playable at 60 anymore. 269. Now I don't like twinking, but I do like 60 PvP and the rating. Even after years of farming, old school instances I like it more than TOC and Old War altogether. But now all is getting taken away. Nothing I like remains. And there any plans on a pre-TBC server when Azeroth gets a makeover, all will be taken away. That I loved so much, man, he will agree with me on it. There is a ton of people wanting to play at 60, and I don't know why this can't be done. Like in Max Cap, where the world keeps changing. Blizzard already knows how it can work at 60. Why not work it out a server running 1.9 or so? When Axram is there, work out the bugs. Balance changes, and don't touch it anymore. Keep some of the futures like Trading Sober and item for 2 hours or so. This is so Let's Game Masters. I needed, why not, I ask you? Can a blue poster give me any information about this issue? Are there any current plans? Is it worth considering? Anyway, I'll leave it on this for now, with one final thing. Please don't go flaming on this topic about get over the past. Don't like 60, go to another thread. Yeah. Do we spin it? Are you all my homies? I certainly hope not. That sounds highly erotic.
In the mountains. In the mountains. In the mountains. In the mountains.
Yeah, I find this to be unfair. Druids have a quite amount able to go 310 flight speed. Will also go that speed while in this form. I can understand that all. Classes in WoW have the thing, no problems with that. I can understand that Druid thing is that they get instant swift flying form is part of who they are and what role they have in the game. Something that distinguishes them from other classes. The ones with that either. But looking on 310 fast speed capability is possible either by getting a hard mode achievement or by getting a red drum mount. That ability is a reward you get from doing so. It's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And here I completely fail to understand why Druids get a double boost for that reward or classes get epic flying mount capable of reaching 310 speed, which is 1.5 second cast. Druids get only but plus upgrade to their skill, which also boosts them in terms of herb gathering. What? I can understand that making Swift Fly form able to get to the 310 speed was made to ensure a skill functionality all the time and to ensure that Druids will be doing their thing during the game, though there was nothing presented to other classes to compensate, thus making it unfair.
Ask the milk. Ask the milk.
For example, making others able to use 218% mounts they possess to reach 310 craft, but would be a kind of compensation. Druids can go 310% in flyfall. So should I be able to go 310% on my uncommon mount, like OS or EOE1? If it were to be an ability to fly very fast, but even faster, that would be fair to all of the classes and would make the rewards balanced. Hope some blues care to elaborate. Thanks for your time. I'm not entirely sure if I have any vocal cords left. I'll be honest, I got rid of that segment in order to preserve my voice. Let's be honest. Oh dear Lord, folks. I'm pretty much done. We are way out of time. I am way out of breath. Thank you ever so much for listening. I will do shout-outs, folks. Last 5 minutes of the show. Thank you to everyone who showed up to the party and game was absolutely fantastic. I dare, in fact, say... Epic. It would have been nice to have it...
In the mountains.
And then maybe we would have had time for...
That sounds like... It's mail time!
But since it's Brewfest, I think there'll be a lot of this. But then we could have visited the Colosseum to see...
Not one, but 2 Jormungandr worms.
But we couldn't do it. So we had to ask strategies. Indeed, we had to approach and ask wisdom of...
Ask the milk.
Dear Lord. Shout out time, folks. I am insane. That's from Stormtamer. Correct. Shout out to UTB for 100 great and awesome shows, and shout out to Bloody Guild that kept me from most of the party doing Sartharian 3 Drakes for no apparent reason. Love the music and your style as always. Rock on, Mon. TB shout out from Pooza. Get a shout out to Jan, who's sitting in my living room for saying, now we just need TB to go down and being unable to get it back up. What? I have no idea what this means. Grats on the epic milestone, TB. Can I polish your ego? Of course you can polish my ego. Don't rub it too hard, though. Ooh, By shouting out to you for the Legacy of Blue, please, and a shout out to everyone at the party and to Timius in return for his shout-outs to me. Thank you. P.S. It is over 9,000 drop-ins. Shout out to the Wraiths and Strays, Silvermoon, EU, and to yourself for 100 shows of epicness. That's from Rice Bain. Oh yes, I got a shout out to my retarded friend Artex, that's from Zone A, yes you can. Shout out to Fintroll for greatly improving my gameplay. Also a shout out to Hornshade for being awesome as always. Shout out to TV for his 100th insanity. Hail Bottle Tisket, that is from Tim Troll. A shout out to Wow Lizard. Wow Wizard? Wolo Wizard? What is that? And Toady. Toddy? Maybe? I don't know. Who leveled their professions today 1 to 450 in a day. You are grindars, folks, grindars. Can I get an epic hallelujah? You could if I could remember where I put it. Honestly. I don't know where it's gone. Maybe it's along here. Ah, yes! Hallelujah! 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 Yes, it's almost finally over. Let's celebrate with a choir of angels. Can I get a shout out from me for listening live for the first time ever, and probably the last time after that? What I will do at work tomorrow with no blue, please. You listen to it again for the second time. Also, that's not a word. And also to my guild, Momentum, on You Shattered Halls for being epic. Yes, I did just say Feels good, man. Feels good. Hey TB, congrats on your 100th show. I've been listening to the show since the very beginning, when I was 15, although I am now 19. Thank you so much for the great shows and giving me something to listen to. Can I get a shout out to Downfall on Gorgonash US, my older brother Cognas, for getting me into World of Warcraft in the first place and introducing me to WoW Radio. Can I get a request for a song? No. Maybe. Possibly. At the end. I might do that, if I'm feeling nice. Shout out over Twitter! Are there any? I don't know, because Twitter's been really, really slow. Shout out to Wraiths and Strays, Silvermoon EU, and to yourself for 100 shows of epicness. Yes. Can we request some Epica? Maybe. Shout out to Aeon, a great game. No, it's not. Natural 20 shout to Team JPB, who will own 1G in a week's time on Esports Empire. We shall see. Shout out to the guild, folks. When worlds collide, in fact. Which I have been informed needs to merge with When Cows Attack to form the amazing guild of When Cows Collide. Yes. A shout out to Mozanova for listening to your show even while being stuck in Afghanistan. Hero. I'll give him a very special drop-in if I can find it. You can have this eagle. And this explosion. And this epic attack. One more. A shout out to all the trolls and gnomes. That's from Gnomelet, Mike. Okay, 2 more. A shout out to Zerkarafir for listening to Blue Please for the first time and not knowing if you prefer PvP or PvE. Raydan. Simple answer to that. Ladies and gents, I am done. Thank you very much for listening to the 100th episode of Blue Please. I'll probably driven off half my listeners with the Rap of the Forum segment. There is a reason why we never do this, folks. Thank you ever so much. You have been a fantastic audience. Thank you to everyone who showed up to the party. That was great. If you do want to donate to the show, you can do so. The tip jar for Blue Please is open. If you want to send a couple of coins as a thank you, it's by no means an obligation. But it's very, very welcome indeed. If we want to throw a couple of coins in the tip jar to celebrate the 100th episode, that would be fantastic. Again, it's absolutely humbling to see people do that. Got some great donations over the last couple of weeks. Absolutely amazing. If you think the show is worth a couple of your coins, throw it into the PayPal account, totalbiscuit@gmail.com. Totalbiscuit@gmail.com. That is the tip jar. If you do it, you're awesome. If you don't, you're awesome anyway. It doesn't matter. No one is judging you. You are all fantastic. I am out of here, folks. Listen to the rest of our shows on WCRadio.com. Coming up later tonight, the mighty WoW Things Considered at midnight BST. That is 7 p.m. EST only on WCRadio.com. The finest WoW podcast in the world. The finest streaming gaming shows in the world. Bar none. I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. Bring it. Good night.